and we're ready to go here on a Friday night in Starkville. And the first pitch swung on and fouled back. Swing and a miss, and there's that hard slider. And Wright strikes out swinging. 2-0. Little soft line drive hit out in the left field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Chapman will stay put over at first base. Here's a 1-2. Line drive in the left field, and that's a solid base hit from Henry Ford. Timed up the slider, back-to-back singles for Tennessee here in the top of the first inning. In games in which they had leads late. Got under it, skied it out into center field. Teal had difficulty finding it. Now it's going to float over to the left fielder, and Bryce Chance will make the catch here in the first. 2-2. Chop right side, fielded by Stallman. He's going to race to the bag, and that will end the inning. Thursday, Friday, Saturday for State, and then Teal did not play on Tuesday. First pitch swinging, goes the other way, and laces a single into left field. So welcome back, Aiden Teal. That chased the pitch down and away, blocked up nicely by Levi Clark, and Bryce Chance strikes out for the first out of the bottom of the first inning. Lines the ball into left center field. That ball struck well. Over to cut it off Garrett Wright. Aiden Teal will put the brakes on. And a single for Ace Reese going the other way. And he swings through another slider, and that's out number 2. 2-1. Little pop up left side of the infield. Third baseman Ford going to handle it easy, and that will end the inning. Bulldogs put the shift on. Swing and a miss at the slider down. And so Valinkas carves up Lane Brown for out number 1 of the second.
Here's a guy from the right side who hits left-handed pitching very well.
And first pitch swinging, Manny Merritt pops one up. Foul territory. Catcher Kevin Maluski will squeeze it. Catches breath over there in that first base dugout. Here's a 1-1. He lifts it in the air down the right field line. Should be playable for the first baseman, and Reed Stallman will haul it in. So a 7-pitch inning for Tomas Valinkas.
One good weekend can turn that around.
Swing and a miss. And a pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that will end the inning.
Early in the count.
Hits that ball well out into center field. Back goes Aiden Teal. He's at the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. Teal doesn't realize it's still in the ballpark. Chance is going to have to come get it, and all the way to third base will go Garrett Wright with a 1-out triple. That ball hit the very top, a couple of inches away from going out of here.
Hits it well, 393 feet, barely stays in the park.
Yeah, you see
that
it.
Ball's off the top of the wall.
Ball in play is confirmed. The runner will remain there. Tennessee retains their 2 challenges, as that was a crew chief challenge.
Here's a 1-0. Number left side. That'll drive in a run. Woodson up with it. He'll throw to first in time for the out. And so Reese Chapman flips one the other way and grounds it out to the left side. It's enough to get the run home, and Tennessee takes the 1-0 lead after the triple by Wright and the ground ball. 1-2. That ball hit well into left field. Got all of that one, and the 11th home run of the season for Henry Ford gives Tennessee a 2-0 lead.
Well, they went with the fastball, and Ford turns it around. 104 off the bat. It goes 386 feet. And that is his 11th home run on the season.
A home run and a triple in the inning. Henry Ford.
A couple of fastballs, Bart, that have been hit really well in the inning.
And strike 3 called on the inside corner, and that will end the inning.
36 pitches, 26 strikes.
Tried to check the swing, but he went around.
Staying right in line with the pitch count here.
And reached for it, popped it up into right field. Here comes Chapman. Camped under it, and another quick inning for Landon Mack. Here's a 1-2. Grounded left side. Woodson slides down, gets up, tosses over, and that will do it for the 4th. And ripped into right field by Ace Reese. And that will roll all the way to the wall. It'll hug the wall. And Ace Reese will stop at second base. It's a leadoff double for Ace Reese. He's got a couple of hits tonight. 2 and right here on 3-2. And a line drive into center field for a base hit. He got a fastball up, and Noah Sullivan sends it back into center field. The Bulldogs have runners at the corners and nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. They went down and got it. The fly ball sent out into left field. Blaine Brown ranging back. He'll make the catch. Should be deep enough to get the run home, and it will. Ace Reese will come in from third base. A sacrifice fly by Jacob Parker, and Mississippi State's on the board here in the bottom of the fourth. And a ground ball the right side, fielded by the first baseman. Throw to second for one. Throw back to first is not in time. And Tennessee gets just the one out. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And he got the slider that time.
He wanted the one-pitch approach.
He wanted the one-pitch approach. It'll be Clark, Abernathy, then back to the top of the order, Garrett Wright. And first pitch swinging. That ball hit well out into left field. Back and gone. A home run for Levi Clark on the first pitch.
107 off the bat. It goes 409 feet out to left field.
Fourth home run of the season for Clark, the catcher. And Tennessee takes the 2-run lead back.
Well, a quick answer by the Vols. And again, it's a fastball up middle of the plate, and it is hammered.
Well, we talk about Tennessee going up there early, drove in a run with a sacrifice fly, but that was it for the Bulldogs. There's a strike 3 called on the outside corner. Here's Garrett Wright. Hard hit ball back into center field, a solid base hit. First pitch swinging was right. Now he got the slider that time.
As the most of anybody in the lineup today.
And a throw to first, and Frozen is right. And State handles a rundown for out number 2 of the fifth. And strike 3 called on the outside corner will end the inning. So Chapman looks at strike 3. Stallman struck out looking his first time up. Lay down a bunt. It rolls foul.
Stallman has seen his batting average drop. Left the Ole Miss series hitting .351.
And rips that ball to right field. And that ball is off the top of the wall and gone. Stallman with a line drive to right field. His 5th home run of the season, in State back within 1.
Well, Stallman hits this one in a good part of the ballpark. 93 off the bat. It goes 328. That's all you have to go to hit the top of the wall in that right field corner.
And popped it up. Foul territory over by the dugout. Catcher giving chase is going to hit the dugout as Levi Clark trying to navigate over there. It was a moot point because it hit the railing, but it went just barely over the fence and right. That ball hit well in the center field by Maluski. And State has tied it on back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the 5th.
And all he does is hit home runs. 10 hits on the season. That's his 6th home run. And he got every bit of that one. 106 off the bat. It went 423.
Yeah, not cheap. Stallman and Maluski, the 8 and 9 hole hitters, leading off with solo home runs in the 5th. There's a breaking ball, strike 3 called on the inside corner. But yeah, grounded to the right side. Abernathy will scoop it up, throw it over, and that will end the inning. Couldn't check the swing. There's that slider down. Hey, walked him on 4 pitches.
Get a double play and get out of the inning.
Lines a ball down the right field line, and that's all the way to the wall. Grimmer on his way to third, and it's a double by Trent Grinlinger. And now Tennessee has a go-ahead runs in scoring position. See the run right here for the out. And a fly ball hitting the outfield out into right field. Got under it. Parker will round it off and make the catch. Runner will tag from third, and a tag out at second before the run scores. Wave off the run. Oh, my goodness. What a throw by Parker. and they get Grinlinger at second base before the run crosses the plate, and we stay tied at 3. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Got a strikeout, a pop out, and a ground out. And now he gets his second strikeout on Noah Sullivan. Challenged him with another fastball up in the zone. Parker swings through it. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cam Appenzeller. Foul tip held by the catcher, and Cam Appenzeller strikes out the side in the bottom of the 6th. And first pitch swinging, line down the right field line, and that is a fair ball into the corner. Manny Marin on his way to second. The throw comes in, and it's a leadoff double for the Tennessee shortstop. But Trey Phelps was running down the line and beat it out. 3-2. And strike 3 called. He got the call on the outside corner and a big strikeout for Maddox Webb. 3-2. And he took it down and away, and that's ball 4. And a good at bat by Garrett Wright. He draws the walk, keeps the inning alive for Reese Chapman. Then he walked him. So now the bases are loaded. And that ball smoked in the left field. Here comes Chance. He's there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. And he strikes out swinging to end the inning. And Cam Appenzeller has retired 9 in a row since coming in. Breaking ball lined the other way into left field. And a leadoff single for Tennessee in the 8th. And that's ball 4 and a single and a walk to start the 8th inning. And he does, and he hits him in the hip. Bauer comes in and hits a batter, and the bases loaded. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, the pitch down. And a big strikeout of Manny Marin for out number 1 of the 8th. Ground ball left side. Could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first is low, and it is safe. Well, the throw from Ryder Woodson pulled Garrick Fry toward the outfield, and Garrick Fry, trying to complete the double play, threw it wide of first. Had to reach for it, and stayed as challenging to see if Stallman kept the foot on the bag.
Does the foot hold the bag? It's in the glove there.
After review, there is no force play slide rule at second. The runner is safe at first base.
Eisfelder, the pinch hitter. Down and away, runner takes off for second, and Levi Clark will head into scoring position. Ground ball, back up the middle, backhand play by Fry, throw to first, and he is out, and Tennessee is going to review this. Eisfelder with a ground ball up the middle. What a play by Fry.
Well, and we'll go back to Birmingham here.
The throw by Fry. I think the throw beat him. Now the question becomes, did Stallman keep a foot on the bag at first this time? He's off the bag.
Yep, he's going to be safe, I believe.
And another run's going to score.
Tennessee will retain their challenge. They have 2 remaining.
And ripped, knocked down by Reese. A run will score, and it's 6-3 Tennessee. And the 3rd hit of the night for Garrett Wright.
Tennessee has put it in play and has gotten some breaks. And now they'll get another.
Off
Advance
the catcher.
A couple of runners.
That's a wild pitch to move the runners to second and third. Runs on it. Now 3 runs on it. Swing and a miss. Chapman strikes out to end the inning. Then a ball lifted into the outfield, and that's going to drop in for a hit. And Aiden Teal has the first Bulldog hit since the 5th inning. Way outside, and ball 4. Slider, and that ball ripped into right field, but right at Chapman. He'll make the catch. Runner will tag from second, and Aiden Teal will head over to third. So Ace Reese flies out to right field for out number 1 of the 8th. Little looping line drive in the left field. That's going to drop for a hit. Chance going to try to get first to third, and he will. It's a 6-4 game on the RBI single by Noah Sullivan. Off the mid of the catcher, and the runner from first will take second. Top to bottom, 9 in a row the first time through. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Parker strikes out swinging. Line drive into left field, ranging back on the track and making the catch is Blaine Brown to end the inning. And there's strike 3 called on the outside corner. Ford strikes out looking, and out number 1 of the night. White knuckle ride. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And strike 3 called at the knees. And how about Peyton Fowler? Striking out the side in the top of the ninth. 4 innings tonight, 1 run on 2 hits. And a fly ball lifted into right center field. Right fielder ranging over. Chapman is there. And that ball ripped to right field. Will it stay fair? It will, and we've got a 1-run game. Second home run of the night for Reed Stallman. And it's 6-5.
Well, Stallman hits this one 358 feet. Hit it hard down the right field line and has tightened this one up.
And strike 3 called at the knees on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and Tennessee takes game 1 6-5 over Mississippi State.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.